Hey, I turned on the microphone and it actually worked this time. Kind of surprising was I'm pretty sure my computer has shut down due to an auto heat issue between now and then. But hey, it works, so I'm not going to ask too many questions. Except, does it work in the playback? But hey, it works. It does work. Fantastic. I love it when things work. Gotta make sure I pull things up in the right order. Before I start powering up Witcher 3, I want to get through something. We are going into summer. Now, my apartment does have air conditioning and all that. Typically, though, we don't really turn on the air conditioning too much. And especially because it would take keeping the apartment at like 60 degrees in order for my computer to avoid overheat. Like, it's New England. Summer's not that bad. It doesn't get too hot, at least for people. But even playing some of my other games so far, I've noticed that my computer is running into overheat issues. So for the summer, we might have to dial back which games we end up playing. I might have to revise my game choices. Now, if you've been to the other recent Witcher 3 streams, Toussaint does cause my computer to overheat. If stream drops, it is either because of an internet issue or because my PC has overheated. Now, I am going to try to get like 2 hours out of it, and if we can go for 2 hours, I'll stop for a while. I might end up coming back a little bit later for another hour of something. I don't know. But at least for now, I want to get some work done in Toussaint. So we're going to power up Witcher 3. We're going to see what we can do. I think Baldur's Gate might be... Baldur's Gate might keep the temperature just under critical load. But yeah, I was also looking at what it would take to get a new PC, and options for that are not the greatest. Like, I do have a desktop now, so I've always streamed on a desktop, but it's like originally I was gaming on laptops. Having a desktop means that I can, in theory, swap out parts to try and improve performance. Downside to that being I am not a computer technician. So that's going to be its own can of worms if I decide to go down that path. But for now, we're going to get into some Witcher 3, and we're going to see how it goes. It is currently in the process of powering up. Just give it a minute. Okay, there's that. We are doing things. Yep.
I see you.
Hello, Oriana. So we went and investigated the laboratory for the mutagens. We've started to uncover stuff. We need to get the thing that lets us make red mutagens, because red mutagens are the ones that we've had the hardest time finding. And of course we need like certain decoctions, but it is what it is. It is also worth mentioning that to try and counteract my PC overheating, I've taken off the side panel. So, with any luck, that gives us a little bit more airflow, lets things cool off a bit better. I do have fans that I could put like right there and just blow them at the PC, so that might also be an option I look into at some point. Yep. Drop down that. And we have Erendite. The best sword in the game. And Regis is right there. So I'm thinking we'll investigate this. We'll go to that notice board and then we'll double back. Oh. Not what I wanted to do. Shit, I don't know what that was. Hang on, something's wrong here. Okay. That should not have done that. I don't think we're going to get the... Nope, definitely not now. Wait, what? Was there another one that I didn't see? I thought we killed the thing. What happened? Nope, that one I saw coming from a distance. That one, yeah. Certain enemies are just a problem to fight. Okay. Gotta be swift. I don't know why he's not targeting the enemies that he should be targeting, but I think I was trying to focus on just getting Quen back up as the poison ticked, and then it blasted me with another thing of poison. Maybe Igni. I mean, these are plants, right?
Not good.
Oh, come on. What the hell? These plant things are exceptional at crowd control. Maybe I should have done Hearts of Stone first. But we're here now. Come the hell off. What hit me? Okay, but at least the things are dead.
Again. Should destroy the area if I want to get rid of them for good.
The Byzants jumped up again. Kian Finelli won't have any pity on me. Heartless bankers. Grandpapa mentioned something about elven ruins full of treasure, enough for the next payment. Get away from the thing. Okay. Whew. Oh, that was fun. Only took us, what, 5, 6 tries? I'm hoping we can get to around 2 hours worth of play time before the heat eats my computer. Ooh, it's a bartender. Hang on. How do we get to the bartender?
Could I ever use a nap? Hey, Ed.
Welcome to my humble establishment. What land do you hail from?
Been on the road so long, don't know how to answer that. Let's just say I'm from the north.
Ah, is it true what they say about the war, death, destruction all about?
Exaggerated. Not by much, though.
Oh, forgive my asking about thy family in Edam, see? So I'm curious. But please, do tell me what I can do for you.
Show me what you're selling.
Card. The Putt Comer. Gwent. Always Gwent.
You play much Gwent? Up for a quick match, maybe?
Freaking Nilfgaard. The opponent goes first. I want to see what moves he'll make. Decoy, necessary, that, yep, okay. A bunch of these guys. Yennefer, that's going to be useful. I think we just hold with this. I don't want to use the decoy yet. I want to see how this goes. But I will use Dandelion. This is a Nilfgaardian deck we're talking about. He's passing. So I am going to use Yennefer to bring back this guy. I think I kind of wasted that just a little bit because I think these two are part of the same muster. Yep, they are. Well, hey, two can play at that game. I'm not going to use my decoy yet, because having him on my side might be better if the enemy decides they have shit, I don't have another medic. But they could still have other spies. So we're 3737, which isn't great. But he has to play at least one more card in order to get... He didn't play a spy, so I've got nothing I can do. Damn it. No, we go again.
So nice to see you again. What do you need?
Round to Gwent. Give me my money back.
Play much Gwent? Up for a quick match, maybe?
The opponent starts. Yep, Commander Horn. Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured he'd do something like that. I want to play something relatively small. I'm going to take a chance here. I'm going to pass. I am fairly certain he can beat me in this round. But I want to force him to use as many cards as possible. And I don't have a decoy. See, the smarter thing would have been for him to use that on the front line. But I've forced out some of his cards there. The smarter thing, unless he's got more of those in his hand, the smarter thing would have been for him to bring back his siege monster. He's already used a decoy. That means I can bring back the Vatia. Ah! Yeah, he's going to use that. But now I have an Avalok card. And he has passed. Now you only get 3 of a card in a deck. He just used 2 decoys. I don't think he's got a third. And I am in the lead. I don't need to play anything else to beat him. Oh, it was only level 5 siege thing. But that doesn't really... Doesn't he have a spy? Oh, he doesn't actually have any spies in his graveyard that he can use. Oh, that's excellent. If I use Scorch, I can bring him down by 10. And he's passed, so he's either got weather cards or decoys. I got my money back. And the Ermion card.
Hey, Edgar.
What do we got here? Squire, clever lad, one with a good rapport with horses. Gabriel de Pasternak, guide wanted. Capacity of scholar, Imperial English Academy. Research bears working title, Ancient Elven Architecture on Human Structures. Johanneskins. Announcement, the answer is no, DL. That's a very specific post. That's from Dougal Guard. Nice tourney being held. Travelers not provoke knights errant, challenge them to duels. Looking for damsel in distress. Novice knight errant, gain renown for heroic deeds. If you know of a damsel in distress, let me know. She should be as slender as a reed. Hercule de la Mousse. Hortense Vineyard closed. And markers.
But the wife, she went very picky once. Came back
Okay.
to say she'd see
PC is warm. I don't think it's getting dangerously hot. I've also got my window open, so if you hear stuff, it might be coming from outside the apartment, and I would apologize for that. Thought I saw something creeping in the trees over there, but... Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's a little bit overgrown.
Regis!
Damn it. Locked. No way, I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be another way in around here.
Like that other tomb. Yeah, this is gonna suck.
Yours. Vittles a
Can you stop? I'm trying to. God dang it. They're hitting me with toxic attacks or doing something. I'm gonna need that potion that turns poison into health. I don't really use that much. Is that an Ericus decoction? Also, in case I don't. Why did it save in the middle of a fight? Drowners will not attack the Witcher. Maximum vitality. Vitality by an amount equal to current toxicity. Shoot. White honey, cat, tawny owl. What's the thing? Poisons now heal. What I need. $707. This might be slightly better. If this is before we like lost our health, because that quick save slot is trying to load us back in like in the middle of a fight.
Kiki Moors. Vittles are plenty around here.
It might have tried to save there when we put our sword away. So I'm hoping... Because I didn't put sword away manually. You can manually put away your sword. That was an automatic thing. And I got stuck on the ramp. Okay. This day is going great. This also, in case the stream dies suddenly, I'm not going to be streaming on Thursday morning because I plan on trying to get up a couple of videos and stuff. Okay, no. Clears toxicity. Yes. And I'll take that. Nope, I know you're going to summon more. You are not going to summon more.
Some stench.
Just wonderful.
Freaking Arrakis.
Something here. Where's that artifact carried? Interesting.
Cassus Foderis. A knight's oath. Here rests Sir Ramon of Geekan. On my grave you will not find the likeness of the man who once lived it. Gave my heart, soul, body to the knightly craft. Remembered as a knight, symbol of chivalry is a naked sword, and that symbol rests above me. Defended my honor, my friends, and my heart. Sword that was closer to me than a brother. The sword that was never stained by the blood of an innocent man. Let it rest on this stone through the ages. Whoops. Well, we are gradually ticking down our thing, but why is it our health not regenerating? Okay. Okay. We're gonna come back to here, and we're gonna drop another quick save, and we're gonna do some work. Regis.
place to meet.
Regis!
Damn it. Locked. No way, I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be. Gotta be another way in around here.
Pull out your sword, Geralt. What the hell?
What's around here? Some stench.
All the freaking things. Well, that's dead.
An illusion. Interesting.
Okay. And on account of we did all the things, we shouldn't be taking poison damage. We should be just fine.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliche can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out, but Bruxa had taken an interest in it.
It's Dettlaff's. But how did a mere human chop off Dettlaff's hand?
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here. Guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I in turn gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Can't you just summon Dettlaff? You're both hired vampires. There's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Dettlaff. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it will be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Dettlaff's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
I've got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands. The closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
It's going to twitch again. Yep. Crows. I love crows. They're such lovely birds.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
So, think you've set a nice little trap for me? Sorry. Wanna get me to confess? Gonna have to try harder.
I love a challenge. In that case, my ears are cocked. What must I do?
How about you get the ball rolling? Reveal one of your secrets. Vampires, intriguing creatures, must lead fascinating lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Gotta ask you the big question. What everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Dettlaff, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh, experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
Philosophical conversations with a vampire.
Got a new life, new body. That give you a new start, blank slate.
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was. In your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
Ooh, that's a big one. Would you choose to be a witcher? I'm gonna say what? I'm gonna say sure, why not?
See, Regis. Doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer, to find out if I like being a witcher. Just refuse to ask directly, as always. I like being on the path. I like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Even gotten used to people treating me like a freak, an outcast. Yeah, not something I think about much. But I like being a witcher.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
As Geralt nearly naps among the tombstones.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Far as I know, none. Now what you got for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the whites survived, entirely unmolested.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or, perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something...
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct. And a curse. In one place. That a coincidence? Or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the white's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate, it's covered in spoons.
I remember this
Spare
one.
me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
Will require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Improvising potions. Read the bestiary. Cassus Foederis. 150 armor piercing. Holy. What's the level on this? Require level 34. Bestiary. Spotted whites. Wouldn't be specters. Cursed ones. Arc spores. No. Necrophage. Best defense against spotted white. Stay calm. Leave them alone. Subspecies of white drove to extinction. Larger than their unspotted kin, owed their names to their numerous blotches and effusions. Most often dwell in derelict cemeteries. There they would indulge in their greatest passion, creating brews from their own emissions. Would not act aggressively if threatened. They become very dangerous indeed. Colder months, when faced with a chill, they would slip into a state of lethargy, making them easy targets. It is said witchers found a surefire way of besting them based around careful casting of Yrden, or so claims Witcher lore. Ah, we ran into a white in the cave. I was hoping for a monster. Yeah, Erendite's all out of charges. And I'd rather not fight more natural beasts. A cage of full. Let's check some other quests. We'll eventually get to the thing. Fists of Fury Toussaint. Let's look around for the Wolven gear.
Mouth's dry as a stockfish.
My computer's still doing pretty well. It is a little bit warm. I think keeping the side panel open is helping to keep the heat under control a bit. But again, if stream does drop, it's a heat issue. And I won't be able to pick up stream again immediately, so that's going to be a little bit of a problem. Windsor Farm. Getting into a rather foggy area. Caroberta Woods. Do I really want to fight more things to try and get? Oh fuck, they're arachnomorphs. Why is it always the spiders? I thought it was just going to be like, I thought it was going to be Arrakis stuff. Or Endriga. But no, it's giant freaking spider things. I want to do the treasure hunt for the woven gear. Okay, this time we're taking our horse because we got a fair distance away. We were pretty close to the thing and then we died. So we're going to speed up the travel this time. I believe this is a different path, because last time, to be fair, last time we did partially go towards the thing with the spoons. So, slightly different route. God, Roach can gallop for miles now. The Termes Palace ruins.
Scholars pitched camp here. Should look around.
Isabelle Duchamp's journal. Excavation underwritten Oxenford Academy to study ancient Devil ruins. Into chambers beneath them using the purple ruby of Aid Ginvale. Arrived in Toussaint. Journey took place without incident. Something like Master Toussaint, local elf, advised us against entering the ruins. Precaution, we have hired a witcher. Finished camp, conducted reconnaissance. Quarreling continues, advises us end expedition. Brought up that canon about an ancient curse. Chamber protected by a barrier, must await witch's return. He has to use the purple ruby.
They were scholars. Should have guessed the passages inside were blocked for a reason. Good thing they didn't try to go in there without a witcher.
Not that it seems to have really helped. Clearly that's not an interest to anything. Several things are marked as being entrances. Huh. More ability power.
Magic barrier. Got a bad feeling, damn it.
Find the key that opens the passage. George Herbert. Correct to advise against the journey. Dean of Archaeology and Trust Leadership to Adrune. Who found the Violet Ruby? Must know the Witcher has returned after all. Ruby moved the barrier. Allowed him to explore interior. Ashamed to return to town, hire additional guards. Fairy tale about the tomb being cursed. Convinced the whole company of opening stock in fairy tales. Must hurry. The lost treasure of King Divithoff soon shall be ours. Bloodstains. Witcher was right, should never have gone in there. A cursed place. Barely managed to escape. Crawl out and take the ruby. Portal is closed. I am safe, but the others.
Finally see something.
How'd I pull out a torch?
The bodies. Seems they were running for the exit. The bodies. Seems they were running for the exit.
Door is locked. All the options we got are examine.
down to bury his foes. Ended up burying himself, too.
Grandmaster Woven Steel, Woven Silver, and the Woven Gauntlets. But that's only half. Write this message, elven brother from another time, and share memory of our sad fate. Treacherous Dewan managed to reach King Divithif and stick his flesh with steel. Court medic's healing bruise provided no succor, did not last the night. Suffered a great trial during the long siege, reached rock bottom. On the hands of Dewan. The mage did not have to ponder long. King's place is in his family crypt in Sitterhawk. Carried the body. One picked up our trail and attacked us in the temple. Berfion shall leave and close the entrance to the crypts behind him. Stay behind and place the king in his grave. Hesitated, yet knew the palace would fall without his support. Swearing he would soon return. Have fought the Dewan with the help of the general, whose army should reach us any day now. Yeah, I don't think they got the help they needed. King Divithaf, here lies our father, died so that others may live. Explore the chambers under the walls. Okay, but what else am I looking for? Did I miss something? What's that?
Satchel looks like it belonged to a witcher.
I did miss something. Tiensal, steep price, forged Grandmaster armor, no other craftsman in the world is equal. Trekked halfway across the world from Kaer Morhen for what? Introduced me to a leader of an arch in the unreached deal. Calm enough, medallion buzzed in a few spots, told them pitch camp. The blaze of know what might be living inside. A curse, raised bar guests, should have asked for more. Tomorrow we explore. Okay. But what level? Woven boots. Grandmaster woven boots. Level 40. Well, at least I know now the kit's only level 40, which we should be able to wear because we just leveled up. And I still have more work to do to get Erendite leveled up. Because now we're not at a cap of 20, we're at a cap of 30. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So we gotta go over here for the white. Place for the auction. Ducal Camarlago. Wild Kingdom. Restore Corvo Bianco, but we need money for that. You know, we'll deal with the quest. I want to see what's there first, though. Is that a wraith? Multiple wraiths, and they've found me. Potion. Dang it. Only got one. Wraiths are tricky boys. And what are they doing out here? There's not a whole lot right here. Strange. Usually wraiths are guarding something. Oh, that's not gonna be fun. Okay, where's my black blood? Is this it? Yep. And we have improved our blade yet again. Professor Noel Ivor's journal. Like I said, been so foolish, not agreed to become her assistant. Base ambition. Off to Beauclair. Fall to my knees, plead forgiveness. Enough wailing. Talented, hardworking, my students, for my assistant, named my most clever adjunctant. I'd ask you to point out eating egg salad sandwiches while traveling is poor manners. A few pages are stuck together. If you're entering ruins, fear what I shall find. Idleness. I am off alone. Oh yeah, he's just... In a world that's infested with monsters, why would anyone go off alone? Love letter from Isabel. Ah, drowners. Drowners are not worth going after. Okay. Now we can travel to the Lac Jaffou. Oh, come the fuck off. I was so close. I could have done it. Yeah, we've got a quest to take the diagnose to the person so we can... Boy, oh boy, oh boy. And there's something down there. Ah, just bandits. Didn't see that coming. This is why Witcher annoys me sometimes. You get through some of the areas and then you die, and because you didn't have a checkpoint or something, it can send you back like 40 minutes. Part of me is worried about continuing the Lac Jaffou quest because that is like the main story. One guy with that war hammer. These guys are killing me in 2 hits. 2 hits. I noticed I got whacked one time there, and it's just, oh yeah, like 60% of your health is gone. so we are not going to do that. I will come back over to here, though. It is important to make sure you read all the things, because sometimes stuff will pop up.
Damn, you're ugly.
Whew. Okay. Dropping a quick save. Because clearly the enemies over here are a little bit higher level than I should probably be dealing with. Black blood, black blood, we need black blood. Holy shit. We took him out the first time we fought him. Granted, part of that did come down to bleed effect. Thank you for the follow, Penina? Thank you very much. Hope you're enjoying stream. Do that. This way. Avoid the drowners. Take a dose of black blood.
Show me what you got.
Stream is going all right. We've died like 15 times, but stream is going fine. I actually haven't. Okay, so past couple days my computer's been having some heat issues because we're approaching summer now and we're getting some actual hot, muggy weather. So my computer's kind of struggling. But so far things are going all right. It's not too hot yet. I, however, am slowly cooking. It's kind of a hardware issue. It's like a heat management issue. My computer is a couple years old, and Toussaint kind of pushes the limit of what my PC can do. So do that. Get Quen ready. I beat you once, I'll beat you again. Nope. Crap. Nope. Okay, we got one upgrade for Erendite there. Nope, all the nope. Back off. We're not going to get a second one. But we did kill him. You know what attracts me to open your stream? You know, that's the kind of thing a bot starts saying. And I don't mean to accuse you of being a bot, but there are certain things that I've seen repeated several times, and it's just I get wary of AI chatbot behavior. Because Twitch is infested with bots. If you are not a bot, I apologize, but that's a red flag. That's what that is. And we already read that once. The Ducal Guardsman Gauntlets. I don't think we looted that, so it's probably a good thing we came back. Okay, so I was going to do the quest for Cage de la Fou, but also because we're getting seriously outclassed by the enemies. Probably better if I try to get my level up a little bit. No, no, bad spider things, bad spider things. We're not fighting the spider things. Okay, ruins are right there. Just need to get around the spider things. Oh, come the hell on. Stay away from Roach. Bad bargists. Oh, I found it. I was just about to say, I don't know where that one is. Okay. So, the city definitely does burn up my PC a little bit. I wanted to say a lot of streamers playing Witcher. Saw that I like reading books. Well, yes, I do write books. And I've got the second one coming out in 2 days. I'm not sure when exactly it'll appear during the day, but it should come out on the 22nd. Although I don't know how you'd see that just by perusing Twitch's page for people streaming Witcher, because that's not currently in my title. So I am also... But hey, yeah, thank you for popping in. They are fantasy books. Vampires and werewolves and witches, oh my. And everything to find them should be down in that link. That's if my stream goes down, it's because of heat issues. And I'm probably not going to be able to stream for a little bit afterwards because hot computer. But for a moment.
Greetings. I hope your search goes well.
Not not Twilight sort of stuff. No, I not the hugest fan of that sort of thing. More conventional types of vampires, and some unconventional, but not sparkly teen angst vampires.
Managed to find something already.
Wonderful. I shall draft a copy. This is good. This at last will earn me the title of Grandmaster. I thank you, Witcher.
Okay, so
Would you craft something for me?
Of course.
what are the odds that I can have that? Nope. Grandmaster Woven Boots. 700 coins! And I'm trying to save up all my coins so I can get the... Ooh! What is that? Infused Slizzard and Enriched Timeridium. Ugh. Infused and enriched. Infused and enriched. Oh, fucking 1,000. Oh, that's... Ow. Okay, but we just need... two. So it's 200 for that, and then that's 400. You would take 8. Oh, fuck. Oh, my body. Oh, my body. Well, I'm not gonna sit here and describe the whole plot. We're playing Witcher, man. But if you are interested in books, there's a link in the About section. That should take you straight to the Amazon page. It should be the one where my books are being sold. It shouldn't be to the book itself. But then you can just click on the book, you'll see the description, and you can determine if the story is right for you. There will be more coming.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
I just need to get some stuff squared away. Okay, so I got that. Secondary quests. I want to do the wine war. The Fists of Fury.
The Peyran falls victim to his own cowardice. The beast of Beauclair has struck again. Citizens, beware of the beast. Turn your trembling hearts.
Okay. Let us go and fist fight some fellows.
Master Witcher, a man of action, a man of valor. Are you not? Challenge still waters. You gave me the hiccups. You gave me the hiccups.
Upstairs and downstairs in his night.
Shall you face off against still waters? Shall you? Shall you?
Still Waters. You see, sharing ideas with Discord, that's another thing that bots say a lot. Join me on Discord. Hey, here's my Discord info. No, I don't. No, that's not how this works.
I challenge you to a duel.
Tis a woman.
Noble lords and virtuous ladies, another fight is soon to begin.
Into your head.
What? Lost your nerve?
Oh, we are doing like no damage.
Come on.
Ah, he's sneaking a couple shots in. Come on out. Come on. We did it!
Ladies and gentlemen, the Witcher defeats the previously invincible Still Waters, and what about it was? Freed of his vow, the knight can now show his face.
Your blows are strong and true. My congratulations.
Thanks.
Have you naught to add? I'm a woman. No wry remarks?
What for? It's the 13th century. Nothing peculiar about it. Women own taverns, run farms, and fight.
Will you not claim there was no honor in fighting a wench?
No. I'd expect to hear that from someone who was afraid to lose to a woman.
You've Colossus and Manco left to face. With that duo defeated, you can seek out the Maestro. Look for Colossus in the largest courtyard you can find in San Sebastian. While Manco you will find wandering about the docks south of Oakville.
Next time, be a bit gentle because it looks rude. There's a huge difference between how a human and a bot speak. Sir, if you are a human, I apologize, but you have been throwing up I'm a bot red flags basically since you said that you like joined stream because you saw that I write books. Which, unless you found me on Twitter, you would not know. So, how you are rationalizing that is beyond me. Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, my computer's getting a little bit warm. I saw stream stuttering there. That's not good. And so right there, you got a thing from Streamboo. Fucking, where's my replay? I need to go to a different page. Drop a quick save because I think I might be. We're getting on 2 hours. I might conclude it pretty soon here because my PC is getting warm and I'd rather not overtax it too much.
Sweet mother of mine.
Hey, Master Witcher, will you face Colossus? Folks say those of your guild pack a thunderous punch.
He's as old as Father William. I smacked him once. He spent a week wondering if anyone saw the crest on the carriage that ran him over.
Do it, I dare ya.
Now you look to be a man in search of exertion. Hey, Whitelocks, will you dare to fight Colossus?
Okay. Go big, go home. Full bet.
Fine. Let's fight.
Ah, boring. I'm not interested. Quick I am. Too quick for you. It'll be knick-knack, paddywhack. Here's your arm bone. Where's the sport in it?
Don't want to fight? Why bother looking for challengers then? Wasting my time.
Oh, a bit testy are we? A witcher, right? Let's do it like this. You parry 3 blows I throw your way, you win. But you can't swing at me. Not once. Just deflect my blows. Got it? Catch 3 of them, and I'll toss you double your wager.
Feeling that generous?
No, I just know you can't do it. No one's ever done it. Too fast, see? So, willing to try for 3 blocks?
Fine. Doubt I'll have any trouble deflecting a few blows.
That I get. At long last, one with a sportsman's soul. Now, listen. The rules say you're not to start your parry until I've cocked my fist. Standing with your guard ups, not allowed.
It's not going to be a parry anyway.
Is a gentleman. Witness a most peculiar fight. How shall I say this? The Witcher has accepted a colossal challenge.
You old goose! Too quick for you, huh?
Nope.
Incredible! The Witcher has parried Colossus's blows. No one's ever managed that feat.
Here's your due.
Challenge complete.
Only Manco now stands between you and your duel with the Maestro. Look for him by the docks south of Otvik.
If only I had the coin for a medal.
I lent you coin for wine.
Yeah, computer's getting a little bit. And then we had that stutter a bit ago.
Tweedledee, tweedledum. You're open.
Do. Getting into fist fights in the most civilized place we've been.
Never you are, sir.
Congratulations. Ollie, Ollie! Accent free!
I imagine you've been all over the world, Sir Witcher.
If you haven't noticed, my PC is like rendering in these things, rendering in all the NPCs as we approach. Got a painter here. Quest. We can fight Mancomb later. I want to get into some of this stuff.
Name's Geralt. What can I do for you?
That hair, the scar, the frown. It's all perfect.
Something you actually want from me? Or are you just gonna go on gushing about my attributes?
I admire, good sir. Admire and desire. Such a threat in the eyes. Oh, so manly.
If you're trying to get me to meet with you some evening, afraid you're just wasting your time.
An evening? Impossible. I shall require the soft light of mid-afternoon for this portrait.
Portrait?
Indeed. Yours. En face. Actual size. With the finest vista Toussaint affords behind you. Pose for me. You must. Naturally, I shall pay the compensation due to you for your modeling services.
Don't see why not. Long as it doesn't take long.
It shan't. Never worry. We've but a short distance to journey into the hills outside of town. A perfect landscape perfectly to frame your perfect physiognomy.
Let's go then.
I need only fetch my easel and palettes from my studio. We shall meet at noon at the western gate, near the palace. From where we'll venture forth together.
Ah. Well, that's venture forth at noon, and it is currently like 4 p.m., so that's going to have to wait.
Ah, the serendipity. I'm so glad you're back.
The vineyard owner.
Master Witcher, what luck to happen upon you.
Got work for me? New contract?
Of the contract in question, you acquitted yourself beautifully years past on your last sojourn in Beauclair. I was in a bit of a bind at the time, do you remember? Yet I swore a solemn vow to pay you in full one day.
Guess it rings a bell.
Sadly, you went on your way before I could settle matters with you. So, I took your coin and placed it in an account for safekeeping.
What kind of account?
A savings account at Cianfanelli Bank. You need but walk in and withdraw. The sum must be rather substantial by now.
Thanks. Head over there first chance I get. Gotta stop by that bank.
Do you like it?
Drop another quick save. The new marker for the Nilfgaardian embassy.
Awaits a challenge. Witcher, surely you've techniques you'd care to test and demonstrate. Do you wish to jump in?
Considering it.
So you're not surprised. Consider this as well. Here, intellect counts as much as strength. You see, Mancomb is no ordinary fighter.
Let's do this. I don't care how unordinary he is. Let's do this.
My knees quake like a carnival rattle.
Let's get on with this ridiculous battle.
I'm a top taunter, the best around, not one to be beaten by some inbred hound.
Your taunts? I've heard dogs retch things more profound. Hear how pathetic and stupid you sound.
Well, how then is this for a clever tongue twister? You're a bum-butching, blackened, bile-filled blister.
Think you're confused. That sounds more like your sister. I'm immune to disease, but even I'd die if I kissed her.
You aren't worthy to empty my sister's bedpan. You mange-ridden mutant, not even a man.
Should have quit before we began. Gonna make you wish you'd turned tail and ran.
Why, you bad, I've got to admit, you know how to roast a man. You win.
Mean we're not gonna fight?
Why? I told you, you've won. The Witcher wins.
Oh, what do they call it in AC Valhalla?
You out-tongued me, but only because I'm under the weather today. I'd have lashed you raw otherwise.
Right, sure.
I love the battles of wits.
Thus, you've gained the right to challenge the Maestro. Look for him at the docks, and congratulations. I'm impressed.
Thanks.
Raging Wolf. Defeat the Maestro in a fist fight. Just keep dropping quick saves. Everything will be fine as long as you just keep dropping quick saves. And as long as we don't worry about all the ridiculous materials that it's going to cost me to get the Grandmaster level woven gear. Let's not worry about that either.
Reginald Aubrey has returned, not to be missed. Buy your tickets now.
Dark secrets tales from a fairy tale, Dutch Toussaint.
Didn't we come down this way once? Weren't we down here when we began fighting?
Lepiota's racing lungs.
The poor folk in Beauclair still live in what in Velen would pass as a full-ass manor.
What do you reckon?
Like, I know these aren't grand houses, but considering the state of Velen,
Belly roars and groans.
Welcome to Beauclair.
actually even considering half the state of Novigrad, I mean Novigrad's a bit dingy.